Bonjour, comment était votre vacances? Did I hear say c'était bien passé? How's been your holiday? I hope it's well spent. Very good. Today, I will be taking you on verbs. Les verbes au présent de l'indicatif. We have different types of verbs in French language. What are verbs? Verbs are action words. They are doing words in English. Yeah, you're right. Now, verbs in French language, we have different types of verbs. In English, we have walk, talk, jump, fall, eat, sleep, go, come. So in French language, we have types of verbs too. Examples of verbs we have in French language. And before I give you examples of French verbs we have in French language, note that we have three groups of verbs in French language. We have how many? Three groups of verbs in French language. The first group of verbs, they end with ER. They are the first group. The second group, they end with IR. While the third group ends with RE. We have three groups of verbs in French language. Examples of verbs that ends with ER are manger, parler. You can see they ends with ER. Examples of verbs that ends with IR are finir, sortir. Example of verb that ends with RA, we have attendre, RE, and so on. So we have three groups of verbs in French language. Now, how do we conjugate verbs that end with ER? Let's take parler for example. Conjugation of parler in present tense, the verb parler. Je parle. Sorry. The law says we remove the infinity. That is the ending, which is the ER. And we will now add this following ending. E, ES, EE, ONS, EZ, ENT, ENT. Now, first, you write your personal pronoun je, tu, il/L. Nous, vous, il, and L. Now, we write the PAL. PAR, you know, the law says we remove the ER. PARL, PARL. So if for écrire comme ça, après ça, you will now start adding the Z. The first one is E. Second one, ES. We have E, EE, Il and L, they are the EE. Then we have EZ, ENT, ENT. So this is how we conjugate our verbs in what? In present tense. Je parle, tu parles, il parle, elle parle, nous parlons, vous parlez, il parle, elle parle. The law says remove the ER and add the following endings. Note, there are some verbs that are irregular verbs. So another example of an irregular verb is the verb aller. It ends with ER, but aller is an irregular verb. It does not follow the law of conjugation. So how do we conjugate aller? Je, tu, il, elle. Note, write your personal pronoun. Nous, vous, il, elle. Now, conjugate aller. Because aller is an irregular verb, it does not follow this law. So the conjugation of aller is different. Va, 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 allons, aller, sorry, vous allons, vous allez, nous avons, then we now have vont and vont. So this is how we conjugate, This is how we conjugate aller. You can see aller does not follow the pattern of parler. Aller is not an irregular verb. How do you know a verb that is not a regular verb? What are verbs that are not irregular verbs? Take for example, we have two girls wearing different hairstyles. One has a low cut, and the other one is wearing all back style. Now, every Friday, girls are meant to weave another hairstyle on Monday. So the social prefect will tell you the style you will put on Monday, that is on Friday. So, you know the girl wearing a low cut will not wear any hair on Monday. While the other girl will follow the law of different hairstyle every week. So the girl wearing a low cut is an irregular verb because today she can cut her hair, tomorrow she will wear another style. So she does not follow the law of girls plaiting hair every week. So she is an irregular verb. While the other girl following the law of hairstyle is a regular verb. Now, so aller does not follow the pattern of normal conjugation. That is why aller is being called an irregular verb, while parler is a regular verb. We have another case of some verb. Par exemple, manger. Manger also ends with er. Je, tu, il, el. Now, je mange. Es, e. Now, when we get to the plural, it will now be nous. Now, when we get to the plural, it will now be nous, vous, il, and elle. So, mange. Now note, in the plural here, we have ONS. But in case of mange, we add E before adding ONS, then EZ, ENT, ENT. Why? The verb says any verb that ends with E, with G, that has G, we must put E before adding ONS when it gets to the noun. We have so many examples too, like voyager, to travel, is an example of an ER verb that has G. So this is how we conjugate verbs in the first person, in the first group of verb, the verb aller in present tense. So in the next class, I'm going to show you how we conjugate in the second group of verb and the third group of verb. They are also easy to do. So a note will be sent to you for your assignment. Bonjour et au revoir.